So today we're going to look at how to change the shape of a picture frame. So I was just kind of mucking around with possible scenarios for the cover, just using pictures that we had. What I've got here is the letter N, which is actual text. I'm not sure I can call it up as text, but it's text. But within this letter, I have created picture frames that are slanted, or have like one corner brought in or one edge brought in. So they're irregular shapes. They're not quadrangles. I think that's what you call quadrilaterals, not quadrilaterals. So they're not rectangles or squares. You might want to do something like this too, and I'll show you how you do it. So let's just say you're working with, you're working on your wallflower feature. Let's grab the blank template. So here we go, you got your wallflower feature here. You want to put a picture in, but you want it to look kind of cool. So you want your picture over here on the left. You want to put that picture on the left. And then you want to put your text here. Actually, I'll use a different layer for that. So let's go to my layers. Okay, so I'm going to go to layer 2 for photos. So put my picture photo like this. And then I'll put my headline up here. And we'll just start with that. So let's say my picture is, let's see. I'm going to take a picture from maybe one of Sarah's field hockey pictures. The field hockey pictures, they're good. They're good pictures. So let's see if I can get a picture that's a bit on an angle. Okay, let's say I want this picture here. So I've got this picture. I'm going to resize it. So I have this picture, but what I really want is I want to remove this corner of the picture to allow for text. So I want to bring this corner down. Here's how you do it. So knowing that I want to basically create a line from here across like this, I need to put what's called an anchor point right about here. So let me just zoom in a little bit so I can see better what I've got. And I'm going to go to this icon here, which is Add Anchor Point Tool. I'm going to put a little anchor point right about there. So you see that little red dot? Doesn't get any bigger, but I've put a little anchor point there where I want to bend this photo. And I'm going to put another one right about here, just above her field hockey stick. Now I'm going to go to the white arrow. I'm going to select the frame, the white arrow, and grab this corner here, and it should bend. There we go. It should bend like this until it's nice and straight. And now my frame is cut out like this. This may not be the best picture to work with for this, but it's okay. I could even use the black arrow, bring the picture down. I could bring that down to the point where my curling stick bends. Let's say I did it something like this. Then I could take my headline and I could say, you know, field hockey isn't ice hockey. Headline, make that a little larger. In case we didn't know, hey, what happened when all the ice melted, right? Not my best headline. I will admit that freely. It's not my best headline, but there you go. Now that I've created this slant, I could then create a text box. Create a text box with this layer. Came in the wrong layer, but I think that's okay. I'm going to go type. So let's say I put my text in here, so I'll go fill with placeholder text. Now I'm going to do a text wrap. Click the photo, go to text wrap, have it go around the edge of the photo like this. put a little buffer. And now I've got a design that looks, you know, a little bit neat, like an alternative look. So it doesn't have to be, you know, if you look at our template for the wallflower, I put in a very basic design, which you're welcome to use. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you looked at this and thought it looked a little boring, well, yeah, it is. You know, it's 3 columns of text, a photo in the middle, a little box for the cut line or the caption for the photo, and then a headline. But you're welcome to play around and do stuff like this. You know, you can do interesting things. You could even take your headline and inset your headline into the middle of your text like this by text wrapping around your headline. You could text wrap around text box. You can text wrap around any box. So you could do that. Now, you just want to make sure that it needs to look clear enough to read. It can't be really hard to follow or figure out where does this text go or what am I doing. But you can do some pretty cool stuff. If I was really going to try this, I would do something like this. And I would just increase my buffer on the right and push away all that text on the right. And now I got something that looks like that. So you can do a lot of neat stuff in InDesign. If you can imagine it, it's possible to do. So have fun, try out some different things. If you have time, especially if you're done your story now and you can start laying it out, try something neat, something that's going to be like really captivating and engaging. There's a lot you can do. I mean, the sky's the limit for you. So that is it. That's it for this broadcast. I hope that I was actually able to record it this time. So looks like I did. I'm going to click stop here. And thank you very much. This will be on the YouTube channel that you are watching.